Welcome, Internet Nomad. This is my takes on Lost Records, Bloom and Rage, Tape 2. I allowed the ending of this game to sit with me for a full week. Now I sat back and interacted with the community. I'm going to share my game tale on the game. This one is titled Rage. Before going into choices and story beats, I'm going to give my thoughts in general with zero spoilers until the warning. I love these characters. I try to make friends with every one of them. My favorite characters end up being Kat and Nora. I want to replay and change some of my choices. The game builds so well. This story is one where I was so captivated. Tape 1 I beat in one day. I didn't do the same for Tape 2. I had problems downloading the update, but that was my fault. Tape 2 hooked me though. I usually play only a half an hour and then take a break. I played straight when I played this. In 2 days I rolled credits. I have debated giving this game a special rating. Recently I started a review series on this channel, which is a collection of YouTube shorts. I never gave a rating higher than 5 stars. I knew one day for a special game, I might give a higher rating. This game after replays might be the one. Coming out of Tape 1, this game had a lot of momentum. I found the characters so nice. I wish I could have been equally good friends with all of them. The ending did make me cry. I knew after Tape 1 there was going to be at least a sad moment. In the spoiler section I will talk more about it. I feel like this game did enough to stand out against the genre that don't not help build. I played many narrative games, and this one hit home the most. The group of friends are all unique and lovely. There isn't one character in the bunch that I disliked. The villains are nuanced and dependent on choices, they could act differently. The choices in this game are so different. I love the branch connection to choices. Basically, the choices in this game end up affecting the story in major ways. Characters may be seen in a better light depending on major choices. Spoilers begin now. So play this game before hearing the rest of this video. Like every game with a record of choices, I'm going to list all the major choices from the game. I'll give my own commentary on why I made each choice. I tried calling one friend. This friend was Kat. This begins Tape 2. The concert from Tape 1 ends very badly. I took the bulk of the blame. I decided only to try and call Kat, because I figured she was the most affected by the previous night. Also, her cancer reveal really made me want to know how she was doing. I returned Pam's book. This is a small kind gesture I did. It is very easy to find in the dumpster, and she was very kind to Swan. I interviewed Dylan for the memoir. I felt I could ask Dylan anything about Kat this way. Dylan kisses Corey. Dylan and Corey were still a thing in my playthrough. Apparently some choices could lead to a rift between them. Autumn couldn't recover from the panic attack. I did everything wrong with Autumn. I didn't get her toothbrush or magazine right. The magazines I literally stared at all of them and still picked wrong. You were alone at the abyss. I don't remember this part of the playthrough. I guess others would join depending on your choices. Nora gave you a bracelet and a pin from LA. I really like Nora. She leaves for LA and comes back for the rest of the summer. She is the one that tries to let Kat see the meteor shower. I smoked the joint with Nora. I picked this because I wanted Nora to trust me. Present day Nora didn't have a strong bond as in the past. I don't know what options made me lower her friendship. I and Nora remembered how you snuck past Corey. I almost failed this part because I thought the path was 2D. I didn't know you could sneak closer to the bushes and not be seen. Nora stayed until the end. After only having a second level friendship, Swan convinces her to stay. I didn't repair Kat's pocket toy. I was so ready to just end the game that I didn't know this was an option. I always replay these types of games and appreciate more of the smaller things. I cut Kat's hair. I decided if it would make Kat more happy, I would cut her hair. She looks totally badass with short hair too. I escaped through Kat's window. Dylan didn't stand up for her sister. This is a part where many people complained about. I guess they didn't know Dylan could intervene when Corey hits Kat. It is based on your past choices with Dylan. Nora kept Kat's gift. I kissed Nora while watching the meteor shower. I always pick this option to kiss. I have liked romance stuff since a young age. I'm going to make a video about one of the few DSiWare games I played as a child. It was a romance simulator. Autumn didn't join you and Nora. I made all the wrong choices with Autumn. I ended the game with a very high rating in the present and a low rating in the past. You were mostly violent when vandalizing the McKelson gift shop. I like seeing things break. I had fun destroying the shop. Can't wait to replay and see what else I could have done. I burned the deer statue. I decided to be the one to burn the statue. I didn't want Kat to inhale the smoke. She's already facing a lot. I danced with Nora. It was a nice moment between friends. I kissed Nora. Obviously, I might be a little bit of a pervert. Kat and Nora didn't kiss. I guess this could happen. I'll see if it happens in my next playthrough. Autumn let Corey enter the hideout. Autumn ends up snitching the group out. She deeply cares for Kat and thinks this is best. Autumn lets Corey break in. I stabbed Corey. This was the first thing I saw. I panicked and chose violence. Autumn was unharmed. Thank God Autumn didn't get hurt. Kat was possessed by the Abyss. Kat was violently claimed by the Abyss. Corey dragged Kat into the Abyss as he fell. These are the three choices I made for the ending. Kat's end came so sudden. She fell into the Abyss. There's a missing person report that says Kat is gone. I raised Buzzy to be Rogue. I skipped out on raising Buzzy. That's something I will try in the future. I didn't help Pam and Gus start a romance. I skipped most of the subplot in favor of beating the main game faster. Autumn left the reunion. I wish she would stay. We were getting along so well. I don't know what made her leave. Relationship past. Nora, first love. I worked so hard to get that honor. Swan and Nora fanfic, send them my way. Kat, something more. I really like Kat as a character. Autumn, we're cool. I tried to face an uphill battle with Autumn. I personally have a different personality than her. Relationship present. Nora reacquainted. I had trouble being friends with present day Nora. Autumn reconnected. We hit it off so well. The box is opened at the end. The gang remembers the combination Raven, Sun, Moon, Moth. The big mystery ends up being a box of mementos Kat designed. Each of her friends has their own message and gifts. The game ends with a big question. Did Kat actually die? The camera ends up coming back even though it fell into the abyss that night. Dylan delivered the package on Kat's request. The title screen also changes after beating the game. I have only Swan and Nora with a ghost cat sitting on the cliff. Donut always changes the title screen to match what part of the game you're currently playing. Deck9 keeps that tradition alive with their games. I cried at the end. Seeing the video Kat put together of the summer made me cry. The rendition of See You in Hell on acoustic guitar was touching. I have high hopes for wherever Don't Nod takes the Lost Records series. They tweeted this was going to be a universe. So here's to more games under this new IP. Farewell, Internet Nomad.